Hello, everybody. I'm Sudha Jamthe, and here we are, another end of the week and ready for our live stream. As I've been doing this for the past 9 weeks, this is week 10. Can you believe it? I'm going to share with you opportunities in AI. And since I have a current artificial intelligence bootcamp for product and business managers class going on in Stanford, I'm hoping some of my current students are watching this. So think of this as resources, opportunities, uh, projects where you can get involved. I'm not asking you to sign up for anything. So just, think of this as what is happening in the global world out there that you can capitalize on and enhance your learning. Okay. So welcome to the new people. I'm trying to do this differently this week. I'm doing this on Zoom and then it's streaming simultaneously to YouTube and to LinkedIn. I started LinkedIn live just from last week, but the YouTube one, and I call this hash Sudha live, has been going on for 10 weeks. So chat away and I'll try to figure out how to get your chats and answer. Otherwise, I'll come back and answer later. So, what I wanted to start with is I am super excited since I'm doing this on Zoom. I will be able to share this screen. I saw a self driving car. I always feel excited when I spot a self driving car. And I had shared last week, I had seen a Neuro self driving car, and Susanna Raj got a video and picture for me. And this one, I just saw it near Cupertino, and it looks like an Apple car from what I had shown at the beginning of the year. It's a Lexus with no other name or any identification, but it looks like the Apple car that we've spotted. So, if anybody has any other information, I'd like to know because chasing these self-driving cars and becoming the best possible training data is one of my hobbies. So that leads us to courses related to AVs that I have. AV Masterclass with David Kerrigan, or the AV data, business of AV data course that I have taught, the one I've taught with Mr. Alexander Varga, are all available as on demand. I'm not planning to offer a live version of the AV courses right now. I'm focused fully on AI. So if you want any of those courses, ping me. I will make the recording version available for you. Otherwise, you can go check it out all by yourself on Business School of AI. This week, one exciting thing is we've been focused on weekly Wednesday. This, weekly speakers. My students come together. There's a lot of fun activities going on, but I never got a chance to actually update that to tell you what's going on. So I would tell you this is what is coming up next week. If you sign up, you will get the updates, you will get the recording. But if you're a new person, I find a lot of new people coming in recently, and they feel very amazed and at how much content we have, what kind of community we have. So Nyan, our intern, he's a web developer. He and he's a rising senior student from Knox University in Chicago. He built out a beautiful landing page explaining what is Weekly Wednesday. So if you go to Business School of AI and click on Weekly Wed, it will take you there, and it is also linked in many other places. So this explains this, and it shows all the different brands from where different speakers and my students come from. And the best part, it showcases my students, and it shows the latest what is happening this week. So this was the Weekly Wednesday we did last week with Patrick Ellen, and it shows that. So I'll be updating that for next week. And then it's a showcase of my students, which I'm always very proud of to come and share for them. And then three of our recordings is here, but more of our recordings are all on YouTube. The best part of what Nan did, I love, is he actually showcased our community. So we meet on Zoom on weekly Wednesday, on Wednesdays, and this is all free. You can sign up, be part of the community. We want people from all backgrounds to come together for a discussion, for our speaker lounge, to engage, because we are on a search to find out what is happening for real, how things are done for real in industry. That's what I focus on. And we have product managers, business managers, people of all backgrounds, trying to get to the reality of building AI and making it happen. So let me show you the other stuff. So as we wrapped up, like where we are wrapping up July, we had this one topic, AI and data analysis for citizen engagement by Julian Carbonell. That is recording is available thanks to our host Ananya Sen right on our YouTube where you're watching this. And we also have, let me check where it is. Julian has done a fantastic job on his Medium, where he actually writes posts. So he basically came up with a book on looking at data analysis on how cities look at looking at multiple stakeholders in cities and how smart cities make decision involving multiple people, and not just automating a city operations kind of thing, a smart city, but citizen engagement, how that is shifting. It's a complex topic, but he has done a lot of surveys globally, but he's analyzed that data very very beautifully, and how he approached that, he's actually shared that. He's written a book on the topic, and I'm sharing that too. It is called Democracy Studio. I've got a copy, and I'll share feedback once I completely finish reading it. um, I would recommend, if you want a short quick introduction to what Julian is talking about, watch our weekly video recording on YouTube. Watch Go read his Medium post, which has a lot of information. And then if you want, you can buy his book. I would recommend it. I usually try to be very agnostic and don't endorse any brand, but I found that from what I've seen of Julian's talk and his early reading, that is amazing. The other speaker we had was we started the month with a data science walkthrough in healthcare, which was done by Swati Young, who's the CTO and data scientist, and she walked us through variety of applications, use cases, the reality of how her team went about building AI solutions in healthcare, which was amazing. And then last week we had um, Patrick Killin, who joined us, and Patrick showed us his work. Again, it's a book now. I'm not just picking up a bunch of books. It happens to be that these smart people who have done so much research are finding time to write a book, so we get to read them in one place. But Patrick K. Lynn comes from amazing experience as a lawyer. Actually, I knew him when he was working for ACLU, and he basically saw that the AI used in policing in criminal justice system is biased, and there is not much visibility to it. There is not much regulation around it. The lack of transparency was the thing he wanted to highlight. So he decided to go write a book. So his book is called Machine See, Machine Do. I definitely got that book, and I'm going to share a review of that too. The way he went about doing it is, he just didn't want to go and get published from some publisher and make money on this topic. He wanted to create awareness of this. So he took a crowdsourcing route, and he said, I need people to back me to go publish this book. And so within 5 days, he got 104 backers and 138 copies reached. So I'm one of those backers. So my name is up here. And he has, I think, at $15, you can actually get a ebook copy, or you can get a print published book. And he's also shooting to go build a hardcover book. But the good news is, Patrick was there at Weekly Wednesday, talked to us, and so we have a recording of that. Ananya is trying to get that ready for us, so it should be available on our YouTube channel and under Weekly Wednesday recording. If you're already signed up for Weekly Wednesday, it will be under curriculum, and the landing page that I showed you for Weekly Wednesday on Business School of AI. You will see Patrick's talk and the conversation with us while he answered our questions. So that is the wrap up of what we did in July. And I also started the month saying, how do we do the path to AI? What are the different paths to AI? So as we close that out, we got a handle on, there are multiple paths to AI, and there is, multiple ways to get to it, and got a taste of, the reality of how it is done in different industries, and data analysis, and looking at operationally how it is done, and understanding the regulation angle. So now as we get into July, we are switching gears, and the theme for July is under the hood. I want to go deeper under the hood and say, okay, how is AI really built? And what does it look like when multiple stakeholders come together? And I want to go deeper into that. So starting July, the first weekly Wednesday is going to be focused on no code AI, my favorite topic. And I'll share more details about the speaker and stuff. Sign up for weekly Wednesday on Business School of AI. And if you want to get the details of what the recordings are, if you go to medium.com/business school of AI, you will get the writing about each of these topics. What does that mean? And one exciting thing that's going to happen this time in August, I believe it is August 12th, is remember Kiwibot? And I've chased the Kiwibot and shared videos or pictures with you. We've invited the speaker from Kiwibot to talk about, AI driven business models. What does business development in an AI company look like? When we hear of robot, we're also thinking about the robot. And being an autonomous robot, it is about AV. And what does that mean? And now, what is their business model? How do they make it as a business and create value? So we are going to have that topic come up as one of the speaker topics. But the exciting thing is, on August 12th, I'm planning a visit to Kiwibot, and they do have a visit. So they are here in San Jose now. So those of my students who are here, who are vaccinated and ready to go meet the world, or you want to wear a mask and come meet us, that's fine. I would love to invite you to join me, and I will have details for you. This is like a get together of all my students. We are going to go on an official visit, and with Kiwibot has a tour, and then they're going to show us stuff. That is on August 12th. That is coming up. The no code AI stuff is coming up on the this weekly Wednesday on the 4th. And finally, I'm getting ready for my fall calendar for fall set of courses. So like I've done one-off courses, here's registration open. I'm not going to do that because of the repeat set of students. Some of you have taken my AI course, some of you have taken my AV course, some of you have taken AI ethics course, and you're all looking for the next path. We are going to have an application process. Anybody who's interested in learning AI, there will be a no-code AI data science for business users. There will be an AI ethics course, which will focus on responsible AI and inclusive AI. And there would be 2 labs, which will be like our capstone AI lab, which would be have teams of 6 people together who would learn taking a business problem, arriving at a problem statement, understanding the data visualization and feature engineering, and building the model using no code AI. But this will be done with real data set with the real business problem. That's what we're going for. I'm planning 1 lab using computer vision and 1 lab using machine learning. Happens to be that technology. That's my goal, to teach you that. So it will be the CV pipeline we would do. So to prepare for that, we have a mini lab exercise that is going on with 5 students. Thank you for everybody who responded. Hopefully those students are already working on it, and I'm guiding them through the cycle for next 3 weeks, and maybe they'll come and show us a demo in one of the weekly Wednesdays coming up in August. So 2 lab courses where you will actually go through an entire data science sprint in a multidisciplinary team of product managers, business owners, data analysts, business development people, product managers, maybe different kind of product managers, and we will have a data scientist in the team, and we'll have a mentor from outside who will guide you. So that's kind of our model. All our live courses are 6 weeks, once 1 hour live per week. And then my expectation is you should spend at least 4 hours additional learning, collaborating with your team, at least put aside 10 hours total to plan for that. If you're busy and you can't do the live classes, this course is not for you. So I'm going to open the application process for that very soon. I will have more information on August 4th. So hope I'll see my students back at the Kiwibot tour. Hope I'll see you at weekly Wednesday. And if I miss the questions here, thank you for joining. Go to businessschoolofai.com and click on weekly wed, and you can join us. I forgot. So as part of the live lab prep, I'm actually taking my own data that I have from my newsletters and stuff, and creating some kind of CRM models. And I'm looking to officially hire ethical CRM manager. Some of you heard this already at Weekly Wednesday when I mentioned this. I have a role called ethical CRM manager because I want to take data and sift through that and get it ready to build AI models, because I want to talk the talk that I'm teaching you, but I just don't want to get my students to work on it. And so I want to actually hire somebody in my team as an ethical CRM manager, because I want this to be respectful of people's privacies, GDPR compliance, and everything. So that's my thinking. So I'm looking to hire this person, basically somebody who wants to build AI and learn from me is, the treat, but somebody who knows CRM and, plays with data, uh, some kind of marketing automation, that's the requirement. I will be posting an official job on Business School of AI company page on LinkedIn in this weekend. So look out for that, and hope you'll tell your friends. And I will see you at Weekly Wednesday. Go to Business School of AI and click on Weekly Wed and sign up. And say thanks to Nyan for the amazing landing page he has created. And if you have feedback for us on how we can improve and make this work for you, please tell us, because that is a gift. That your feedback is what keeps us going. So with that, I'm going to wrap up. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week, or I'll see you at Weekly Wednesday. Okay, bye.